Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm Overexplained. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I am going to be stepping away from my usual tutorials and we're going to try out the new Keepers of the Stone DLC. We are on my normal profile instead of my tutorial profile. So let's take a look. I haven't really read the patch notes. I don't know much about it. I only know that there is a new biome called the Coastal Grove. And in fact, it looks like there's a bunch of them around here. Now, on this profile, I've gotten up to prestige, I think, 12 or 13. But we're going to stick to Viceroy while we explore this new biome. And there is a new race which unfortunately we don't seem to have here at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and go with the foxes. And I'm just going to hope that one of the other two, if they're unlocked at all, that one of these other two will end up being our new frog people. Okay, so let's see. We'll go ahead and grab some packs of provisions. As you can see, I have a lot more options on this profile than I do on my other one, because I've unlocked them. We'll go ahead and pick up some vegetables and some planks. Let's see what this new biome's all about. Gift of the Depths. After using bait 150 times in your fishing huts, you will unlock the ability to sacrifice algae to reduce hostility. Interesting. Your settlement begins on the coast of this strange land near an ancient Strider port. Use it to send out expeditions in search of blueprints and treasure. However, you will receive fewer blueprints from reputation. I don't know what that means. And of course, fishing, which we've already talked about. Oh, okay, got it. So here are the Striders. We saw some of their molting, some of their molt in in a previous video. I am loving the colors and the artwork. This kelpwood gives us wood and algae and potentially vegetables. Wow. So there's a whole area surrounding this cove. So, like, getting to this area would take a long time. Okay, okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our usual start. As always, make a few houses first. Whoops. There we go. We got some roots and a fish pond here. And if I want to take advantage of the bonus that we saw earlier, I'm going to need to start making some packs of crops pretty soon. What do we got here? Fresh breeze. Villagers move 20% faster if they have housing. Looming darkness as usual. -5 to resolve for hostility 1. That's pretty rough. Blight rot infection at 3. When a villager leaves or dies, 2 cysts will appear. Rot from the sky. Food production is slowed by 15% per hostility level during the storm. And at 4, villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice as much food. Okay, that's fair. We got some clay, we got some roots. Workshop is always nice. We'll go with the clothier. We'll go with the distillery. Okay. Now, if you don't know what these buildings are because you haven't unlocked them yet, that's totally okay. But the workshop's going to be the very first thing that I make. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and prioritize it right away. And then, of course, as always, a couple of woodcutter camps. So that we can start cutting our way towards these glades. These trees are a little bit weird to... There we go, to line up. Do our one decoration. And it makes sense to put the trading post right next to the... right next to the port here, the... Strider port. I think dock is the word I was looking for, but that's okay. Okay, so... I already know that there's a pretty big chance I'm going to lose some villagers here because of that, that -5 to global resolve during the storm. So I'm going to go ahead and grab blood price. In 7.5 minutes, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Joyful Foxes. Now, the nice thing about... And this is a thing I unlocked in my last video on my other profile. I start with 10 tools because that's the lizard's specialty. So I'm going to pick that and immediately finish it. Go with camps. With a multiplier of 2 or higher. Now, I did bring some packs of provisions along with me, so I think raising the stakes is probably going to be the easiest one to do. And, of course, we have another building now. I don't know what I'm going to want until I open up some more groves, or glades, I should say. Alright, what do we got here? We got some coal, which I immediately want to pick up. It's so... Wait, do I not have mines? I do have mines. Okay, cool. Mine is just under camps now. Which... I'm gonna have to go back over my footage. Did I have access to mines before and they were just not where I expected them to be? I don't know. I'll have to double check my footage. I do have some... fertile ground here. So we'll go ahead and grab the small farm, because that'll allow us to make our ale. Again, this game is all about making... chains, right? Grain to ale to leisure. So all I need now is a tavern or something else that I can use to get leisure. And then we got Totem of Denial, which increases global resolve. I do not have what it takes to pick it up, unfortunately. So we're just going to go ahead and burn it down. We'll pull 2 foxes for that. And because there is a drizzle geyser here, that's something I'm going to pick up as well. A lot of forbidden glades, and this big mass of non-dangerous glades as well. So we've got our bricks, we just need a harvester's camp, we've got the stonecutter camp already coming up. So we should be able to get the camps order done pretty quick. Alright, what do we got? We got a Blight Rock Cauldron. I'm not really producing any food right now, so this growth medium is not going to be a problem. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and tear it down. But we're going to wait until these two are done with their job. Can I move this so that all three of them are in range? It looks like I just barely can. So that's nice. And then there is a geyser here, which I guess also is... Okay, the geyser pump is also under resource collection now. Good to know. And in fact, since the storm's coming up pretty soon, I'm just going to go ahead, pull a couple of my woodcutters, tear down that cauldron. Now, what's this all about? Strider port. Hey, I was right, it is a port. Okay, so with 10 algae and something to feed the crew, I can send someone out to grab something. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, okay. So it looks like I have a 90% chance of getting a normal blueprint, a normal, oh, interesting. Okay, so I get a blueprint and a cornerstone, it looks like. I may as well check the information. Before sending out an expedition, you must supply both the water strider and its rider with food. You can also use more supplies to increase your chances of getting a higher rarity treasure chest. The strider can eat either fish or algae, and the crew can eat basically anything. We'll obviously go with vegetables. I get to choose which one I want. Interesting. So I could do industry, food production. I'm going to go with food production. Each expedition has a set duration, and you won't receive the rewards until it's completed. Investing more supplies for a higher chance of finding a rare reward will increase the expedition's duration. Expeditions alternate between two types, blueprint and treasure. Interesting. Blueprint expeditions give you a blueprint and a treasure chest, while treasure expeditions offer only a treasure chest, but with a higher chance of getting a more rare one. Investing in more supplies increases the likelihood of finding higher rarity chests. So right now, I assume this is the standard, MMO coloring. Green for okay, blue for rare, purple for epic, and orange for legendary. So if, for example, I did 12 of each, now I've got a 10% chance of blue and a 5% of purple. If I go all the way up here, I still have a 2/3 chance of getting a green chest, but I have a much higher chance of getting these others. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and start with a level 5. Now the question is, do the foxes get the bonus for this like they do for other scouting expeditions? I'm going to send them out just as soon as someone's done with their current scouting. So when these guys get back, I'll send them out. Got a cooperage here to rebuild. Checking to see if there are different kinds of trees. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's all kelpwood. Okay, so foxes don't get the bonus for this one. Go ahead and send out our expedition. We'll also send 8 planks out to the First Dawn Company. Loving the new music, too. We should probably prioritize this farm because we're going to start planting in the spring. Mine is ready to go. When I say spring, I of course mean drizzle. Awesome. Okay, so we got 4 minutes left on this, and we've got some things to sell. Do I want to sell all 13 of my remaining planks? Probably not. Again, wood production increase is nice. I don't know how much fertile ground there's going to be, but anytime I see wood +1, I almost always pick it. Not every single time, but most of the time. Hey, there they are. Okay, we've got our new frog species. Let's take a closer look. Frog housing obviously will give them resolve. They like porridge. They like paste, which is one of the new foods that came out with this DLC. They like pies. They need boots. They like brawling, religion, and luxury. Okay, okay. And what are they good at? They love masonry, or they're good at masonry, and they love rainwater, it looks like. Which is what the foxes used to love. It used to be that the foxes were all about the rainwater. So we'll go ahead and set them to grabbing some fish. And we're gonna not expand for a little bit. We're just gonna focus on gathering wood. I don't want to expand too far too fast. And in fact, I think I'm only gonna put one in there. We're gonna take our geyser here and we're going to upgrade it so that it starts producing drizzle water on its own. Start producing some stuff. Get our tier 2 materials online. Ah, and I see, hold on, let me check something really fast. Yes, so it looks like masonry includes digging up stone, which makes sense to me. And yeah, at this point, we just need more people. New orders, into the unknown. That'll be nice and quick. And we'll go with happy lizards. Okay, so. What we're going to do is we're going to begin to make our way into these two glades, but we're going to actually avoid the glades so that when it comes time to get in there, we can get them both really fast. I need some bricks, which I will get once we start getting more clay going, and I need to drop a harvester camp. Is there, in fact, a thing that I can get with the harvester camp? Yeah, there's some reeds here, so we may as well drop that. Expedition has been completed. What did we get? We got the smokehouse, and we got an uncommon sunken treasure. So despite the fact that we dropped as much as we could in there, again, it is still a 2/3 chance of getting the uncommon. We got 5 luxury goods, we got 25 coats, and we got a heavy millstone. Do I really want to be selling all my wildfire essence? Probably not. I do, however, have plenty of parts to spare. I'm not going to send out another expedition just yet because I need to make sure that I've got a solid food production. Speaking of which... we still need more people, that's the big thing. But once the storm comes, we'll fire all of our woodcutters, and we'll be able to start building some stuff. Go ahead and connect the pipes for the distillery to make it more efficient once we get there. Which means we're also going to want to go ahead and drop a blight post before too long. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Rough, okay. Again, that -5 is killing me. We're gonna get the harvest camp done first. Where's my other frog? I've got 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put the frogs in here where they're happy. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I have all of the materials I need, but I'm going to leave that guy in there anyway. Boom, camps is done. Definitely don't need these luxury goods, so we'll sell those. And nine of the coats. Gorgeous. Okay. Gonna re-roll that. Exploration contract, again, very good. Additional trade route slot and traders coming in faster is always nice. Cannibalism is helpful if things get dire. Since we have the bonus to wood gathering already, reinforced axes is going to synergize nicely with that. We'll go ahead and lower the hostility. Frog house just takes bricks. Okay. So we're going to get right up to the point where these two are almost opened up. And actually, can I make the frogs even happier by... No, not really. Okay. I suppose I could put one of the frogs in here. That would up it a little bit, but I don't really need it that much. Besides, we've already got 2 species that are super happy. We are producing food, but I don't think I'm ready to just trade away my eggs. That said, now if I want to keep doing trading, I'm going to have to find a way to make packs. Also, I need to make crop packs for my fish. So we'll go ahead and set down the post. Okay, now... Yeah, see, I'm running low on basic foods. So I'm not going to launch another expedition for a minute or two. We could rebuild this kiln, but... How many frogs do I have? 4? We will make 2 frog houses. That should get me up to 14 population, which means I need to start making some more decorations. Those decorations plus my new population will level up my ancient hearth one more time. Raising the stakes is done, so we'll deliver that. The beanery makes porridge and pickles, but the pickles is only at 1 star, whereas here it's at 2. So we're going to have the beanery just produce porridge. Connect these pipes. That'll make the frog there even happier. But now I don't have anybody to build, but that's okay. Storm's coming up. Let's go ahead and fell all trees. And we're going to break into these 2 real quick. In fact, let's be very, very specific about this. That tree specifically and that tree specifically. I want to make sure that they open these 2 glades right next to each other. We have another Blight Rock Cauldron. But this time we can cleanse it. I'm going to go ahead and stop people from using clothing, which is kind of a funny thing to say. And in here... That's not true. I do need these folks to finish opening that one up. Don't need you in the workshop anymore, so we're going to go ahead and mass produce some Purging Fire. Got into the Unknown done. That'll give us 3 more people to work with, so we're going to let them take some time and build some stuff. But also, housing is becoming an issue. In fact, why don't we go ahead and set up our second hearth. As well as some houses. Rain mill, since I am... Although the large fishing hut might be a good plan. Hold on. Yeah, we do have the large pond over here. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade to the large fishing hut. All of our folks are nice and happy. We're gaining reputation for that. In fact, as soon as I get into one more glade, I'll be able to push the lizard resolve up and grab happy lizards. But now, it's your turn. I have 3... There we go. A cannery. This is new. What does a cannery make? That's not what I meant. Cannery makes paste, wine, and biscuits. Go ahead and rebuild that. Now, a lot of my buildings are empty at the moment. There we go. So there's our little frogs. Look at them. Look at them go. Very cool. I love these guys. Okay. Enough of that. Moving on. So I think I'm going to go with the bonus clearance duration. All of my species are doing really well right now. They're all really happy. Old fedora hat, one of my favorites. I think I'm going to go with family gratitude, though, because it looks like I'm going to be getting a lot of resolve from... or a lot of reputation from resolve. Now, what is this? Oh, interesting. There's a tincture there. Is that the frog's special ability, maybe? The ability to see a ruin? Okay, we need to get one more glade going. So we're going to open up this little one here. We're doing really well, so no sense in taking any chances. This is going to give us +2 pack of crops. So we will limit it to 6. But I do want us to be able to make bait for our fish. What else? What else? Provisioner is nice, especially if we want to keep doing trading. Okay, we'll start gathering the reeds. We'll start picking up some coal. Put everyone to work. Go ahead and pick up the grill. I'm going to put it over here, mostly because I'm about to put a small warehouse out here as well. As you can see, at the higher levels, Viceroy difficulty is a lot easier. This is so far going a lot faster than my last video did. But of course, I say that, and I am tempting fate. Go ahead and do another expedition. Now that we've got some veggies. New orders. Upgrade 4 buildings to level 2 frog house. Okay, I think I can do that pretty easy. Upgrade a level 2 mine. Yeah, that should be pretty fast too. Do I have what it takes right now to do that? No, I need some people back in the workshop. So we'll work towards that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the frog house I can either upgrade to having an additional villager, or I can upgrade it to increasing tank capacity for rainwater. I need building materials to do that. There we go. I hate them so much. Look at it. It's horrendous. It's so creepy. Okay, anyway. Coming up on the storm, so we'll be able to get some more building done. In fact, no, I'm gonna wait all the way up until the end because I want to bank as much fuel as possible before the storm hits. I love the frog house. Look at that. It's got like an outdoor pool up at the top. So cool looking. Are you coming back already? Wow. Okay, expedition's done. We just got a treasure chest this time. Boots, fabric, and even more reinforced axes. Very helpful. We're going to make some pipes and some planks so that we can get this geyser pump going. I'm not too worried about blight rocks. We're only at 34%. $10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods. Since we are making lots of pickles, that's exactly what I wanted. Get some more people in.
Hi.
Always like to buy reputation, makes things a lot easier. We'll get the mold supply as well for more grain. And again, I don't really see a whole lot of need to expand here. We're already doing pretty good. And I gotta put some people to work here. You're making some bricks. And like, yeah, I can go ahead and really aim for these orders, but I've got so much good reputation right now, I'm not too worried about it. We're going to favor the foxes to get them back into reputation-granting territory. Plenty of coal if I need it. Okay, I don't need pipes anymore. Okay, I've got 2 of my... Oh, that's level 1. I see. I need water and 2 more packs of building materials. Fishing hut's idle. We'll move it over to this large pond over here. Build a couple more frog huts. Or frog houses. So I got all 4 of them up to level 1. I need to start banking some drizzle water, so I'm gonna stop using it. Go ahead and start taking out some blight rot. Now we've got storm water coming in as well. Building materials are produced 3% faster for each villager living in this house. Plus 2 resolve, also really nice. So borrowed time isn't going to be necessary because my impatience is almost at 0. While the ancient hearth is being corrupted, resources sacrificed burn longer, don't care. No impatience penalty when villagers leave or die, that's not happening. We're re-rolling this. We'll take survivor bonding. A little bit faster, a little bit more resolve. Just got to get a little bit more water, a little bit more building materials. I will have finished upgrading my level 2 houses. got plenty of food, so I don't need to be making a lot of food right now. Boom. Okay. Got the upgraded living done. Go ahead and favor the lizards to get that reputation bonus. I've upgraded the mine to level 1. Let's have you making only bricks for right now. Because once we get that done, then we are out of here. And in fact, let's go ahead and go to our hearth. We're going to stop burning coal altogether. That way we can build it up. Upgraded, so now we just got to bank some coal. There we go, and we are done. Win a game in the Coastal Grove, on Viceroy or higher, and back to the world map. That was an achievement. Coastal Grove, not bad. Do I have any new upgrades or anything now? We do have some new deeds. The level cap has been increased. We have a new pitcher plant decoration. Town board. A home decoration, the Spark Dew crystals. A cornerstone. 3 tools every time a villager leaves or dies. Now that's useful. I reforged a cobalt seal at some point, so I have this new mask for my home. Okay. Upgrades. Ah, there are some new upgrades. As you can see, I've been playing for a long time on this profile, and I've got a whole lot of all of the things. But I need to be level 19 before I can take any of these, which I'm not. Yes, I have returned. Very few have made it this far. I'm sure news of your accomplishments has reached the Queen's ears. Has anyone ever actually seen the Queen? That's a good question. What a ridiculous question. You seem to have let your success go to your head. Just leave it, don't concern yourself, you should know your place. This is a day of celebration. Okay, so a little bit more lore about the Queen, but that's going to do it for this episode. Next time around, I'm probably going to go back to my other profile and continue working on upgrades for that one. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.